cut. Because if they cut, he's a great passer. And if after they cut, then it's opened up for him to drive if he doesn't hit a cutter.
Magic is left alone. Bobby Jones reacting late on that.
You got to be out there.
Now that hurts.
He's only 15 feet away. Magic wide open.
Get a motion next time.
Julius Erving bringing Cooper with him. Coming inside to the left. And the foul called on Cooper. With Jamal Wilkes replacing Magic Johnson.
It'll be a lot easier for Cooper to guard Julius in the guard position than it would be up front. So he'll get a lot more help if Erving does make a move from his guard position.
But what Julius is going to do most of the time is give the ball to Cheeks and work the baseline. Because when he goes on offense, he will go from the forward position. Now the counter.
13 points for the Doctor at the line. Lakers over the limit. Sixers with a foul to give here.
Now what what Paul Westhead wants to do is by keeping Cooper in there with Julius guarding him. If Julius hits the offensive boards, then Cooper can break away for some breakaway layups is what they're hoping for.
Into Kareem. And Caldwell Jones fouled him.
They did an excellent job there of doubling up. Unfortunately, Caldwell got a hand on him. As Kareem rolled in, he takes a pass here. Caldwell coming back, slapped it away, but got him on the arm. And that's the 4th team foul against Philadelphia.
80-65 at the 132 mark. Kareem holds it, moves on Caldwell Jones.
That's offensive foul. That's a good call. He moving now with his arm.
Now, he's been very patient, but a guy, yes.
That left arm, he done took him right away.
That's 4 fouls on Kareem. Lead to Cheeks. Cheeks comes inside. Kareem was there on defense, and it goes over to Los Angeles.
Great play by Cheeks. I think that Caldwell was ready to go for the offensive board. But that was an outstanding play by Cheeks. That should have been a dunk shot.
Should have been on the move going in. Kareem will take a break now.
And Jones moves to center with Landsberger and Wilkes at forward. Nixon and Cooper in the backcourt.
You know, anytime a guard cuts like Cheeks did on that last time, the big man, when he throws in there, should have his hands up. That was a big play when he missed that one.
Landsberger sealed by Bobby Jones. Wilkes maneuvers. Dawkins is out. And Jones runs it down to give the Lakers a second shot. Nixon maneuvers. 47 seconds left, third period.
That hurt. They didn't get the offensive rebound because time is in the Lakers' favor.
Great pass inside. Wilkes had trouble finding the handle, but he drew the foul. He just couldn't get it up fast enough. He didn't have control, but he'll still come to the line.
And he paid for that.
Boy, watch this move. Nixon, he'll stutter step move, turn his back to Cheeks, and then turn back to the right, make a super pass in traffic. No looker, perfect feed. Wilkes juggled it, but was there to get the foul.
But all's well that ends well, because that foul goes against the floor.
He said dearly.
Dearly.
This one isn't over yet. Now we got another quarter.
Right you are. Hot Rod, very perceptive on your part on this Saturday
Thank you very much, Brent. You're not going to go out to L.A. and try and get even until they lose this one.
So Bobby Jones on the floor with Steve Mix, Caldwell Jones, Maurice Cheeks, and Julius Erving in the backcourt now. Actually, Julius is more like Magic Johnson, a rover out there for Billy C. He'll go a little bit of every place. That's time left, third period. Send it back to the mixer. Cooper rebound, and he has contributed 10 points off Westhead's bench here this afternoon.
He's yelling for one shot, Paul Westhead, and now Nixon will slow her up.
They should watch Cooper, and Nixon will come in himself. Left-hand layup and went high and got it. And Norm Nixon now with 21 points. And the end of the third period, Rush, you were right. Nixon has picked up that scoring load for him.
Well, he's setting a good pace for him. And if he can keep that up, they'll be in pretty good shape.
We are back for the final period from the sold-out Spectrum in Philadelphia, with the 76ers trailing for the third time by 19 points, and their fans trying to urge them on now.
Now, what the Lakers are going to have to guard against is the same thing that the 76ers had to guard against in Los Angeles last game, when you had a big lead going in the last quarter. And what happens is they vary their speed. They don't want to keep running, but they don't want to slow all the way down. And so there are two speeds they have to be careful of. Fast and half fast. They've got to be either fast or slow.
Johnson.
And Magic again was left wide open, some 16 feet away from the hoop. You got to get up and play it. Hollins backed off of it.
Earvin went into mix, and Landsberger fouled him. And now, gentlemen, if this holds up, I would have to think that Paul Westhead made an intelligent move in suspending Spencer Haywood. After the second game, there seemed to be some disruption around the Lakers. It was not smooth in that locker room. But yet, Westhead went ahead and suspended a man he probably could have used the rest of the way, and that may have drawn the rest of these guys together. Earvin outside, because I want to pass along a little conversation. I was in the locker room talking to Jones. We're getting ready to do some things with him, and Jones saw Spencer coming across the room, and Spencer said, they've already suspended me. And Jones said, you've got only yourself to blame, big fella. Only yourself. And that seemed to be how the team felt about it. He had missed a practice. He'd fallen asleep at another one. And they didn't like the way he threw the towel at the basket as he was leaving the forum after the second game loss. Spencer then asked for a meeting with the owner of the team, Jerry Buss, and Buss upheld his coach. And so the Lakers, with a man short, have come here into Philadelphia, the Spectrum. And they have played extremely well here this afternoon. The pressure is squarely now on the shoulders of the champions of the Eastern Conference, the 76ers.
Earving got 2 free throws. He was fouled by Magic on that play, leaning in with a jump shot.
Here's Magic coming down to challenge Caldwell. Landsberger on the other side. It'll be mixed, battling it off. Now it's Maurice Cheeks for the Sixers. Pull up outside on its way. Caldwell Jones tucks it down. Inside, a pretty pass to Cheeks with the left hand. And the Sixers hope to regroup now for the run.
They got to push the ball up the floor every time. I'm speaking of Philadelphia, as they did on that play. Don't walk the ball out. Bring it right at them.
Now, if they're going to try to get old Mo on their side, that's momentum, right? As I said the last game,
Hollins.
Momentum starts with defense.
Here's Erving.
So there they got to go in and take it to him.
Cheeks takes it inside that time. A chance for a three-pointer. Hot rod, just what you called for.
Beautiful feed by Earvin. He almost walked to the ball. He's trying to go up. Watch Julius. Go up and almost came down with it. Bounced it underneath. And as Cheeks went to the hoop, he was fouled by Landsberger. A chance at a three-pointer.
And look who's back. Let's put it into perspective. Kareem was watching the last couple of trips down the floor. No one wants a world championship any more than that man right there. That's his age, 33. There's only 8 players in this league any older than he is. We have, through the years, taken Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for granted. With all fairness to Bill Russell, I think you may be looking at the greatest center to ever play in this league. Now, Russ, I know you're going to jump all over me, and Wilt Chamberlain's waiting for me in L.A., but I think the man's had an incredible career.
I think you're entitled to your opinion.
Thank you very much.
And you can say it as much as you like. And Darrell Getson had to go over to the scorers to make sure they knew who the foul was on and why it was he called it and who was shooting.
And that's Mr. Cheeks.
And we saw in the replay, Landsberger fouled him, number 3.
We got it all.
No question about it. Kareem had checked back in. Cheeks misfires, chance for a three-pointer. It is 86-71 with 10:16 to go. Free throws, 7 of 11 for the 76ers, 18 of 24 for L.A. Hollins, pull up. Yanked away by Julius. The Doctor rolls to the middle.
That's what they need over the Doctor. Go to the offensive board. Beautiful play by Julius. I never seen anyone that could extend his arm like that, have control of the ball, and still shoot it up and in as he did on that play.
Now the Lakers are at that speed that I was talking about that they shouldn't be playing at. They're not really setting it up that well, and they're not running it. They're not making a transition. The things that cause them to get their lead.
1 second on the shot clock. The 76ers get a turnover. It is their turn to make the run. The Doctor had it knocked away. Cheeks gets it back, and there's a whistle outside.
That foul's going to be against Julius Erving, a loose ball foul. But a moment ago, here's Earvin floating. Look how far he extends his right arm. And then softly put the shot up and got the field goal for Philadelphia. However, it'll be Laker ball.
Lead is down to 13. rush with Cooper checking in.
And they have not made the transition game, which is the most important part of their game, from offense to defense. They have not exploited that at all in this quarter.
And that time, they did a fine job of keeping Kareem away from the offensive board. 3 Philadelphia big men blocked out properly, and the Lakers lose the ball out of bounds to Philadelphia.
Jake sends it to Hollins. Pull up outside. Run down by the doctor as the ball was going out. We've got a whistle by Rush and a call underneath.
Foul is against Julius Erving. Another loose ball foul, and the doctor away from the ball. That's twice in the last 4 times down that he's had to foul, chasing after a ball that was knocked away.
3 on Earvin.
Talking about wanting a ring and a world championship about Kareem. This man would love to prove that he could win a world championship, Julius Erving. But he played, of course, in an ABA championship, but never with an NBA team.
They were beaten by Portland in 6 games back in '77. 5 players from that squad still here with Billy C today. Kareem now maneuvering on that little jump shot. There are 55 plays in the Laker playbook, and Paul Westhead will admit that most of them are designed to get the ball to the big guy.
And he had a lot of time that time to get his rhythm on the play, and he hit the jumper.
A runner by Caldwell Jones went high on the glass. A pretty shot. 14 now for C.J. Hollins picks up Magic high. Here's Kareem again. Underhanded roll, and he took a shot in the face.
They're not rolling in there to help him out either. Caldwell Jones is playing strictly on his own, and there's no way he can stop Kareem if he doesn't get help from those guards to seal up the middle.
Cheeks outside, short, Wilkes rebound. 7:58. Last time the Lakers won in the Spectrum, February 5th, 1975. They've lost for 9 straight times, including a 1-point setback on CBS earlier this year. Abdul-Jabbar maneuvering, backs in, goes to the turnaround. That time he was short. Magic saved it, sends it back now to Cooper. Magic at the right baseline, holds for Kareem, who rolls the hook in, and Abdul-Jabbar now is up to 27.
That's a super feed by Magic, too. Very unselfish play. Could have taken a shot, but he double pumped and dropped it right in. Here's Magic. Look at that double kick right down to Kareem, rolling to the baseline. The sky hook hits home, and the Lakers are back up by 17, and we've got a timeout. We'll be
30 in each of the first 2 games.
That's one of the problems with Philadelphia's game today. Right there, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Inside the Dawkins, who powers home the dunk.
Oh, Kareem took his hands and put them right up in a ball in front of him. He said, I'm getting out of here. Watch Kareem. He said, uh-oh, watch his hands.
Well, he didn't want to get the other foul.
You bet
and
not.
the other thing is, Philadelphia still has a minute, 2 minutes to get back into this game. They fell back a little bit, but they still got to get it down to 10 or around there.
Big offensive rebound by Jones after Wilkes had missed it by outside. Magic now on the right side. Hollins watching him, backing off the Kareem, now going with Magic.
No help.
Missing and tapped in by Johnson on the left side.
Now, they cannot let that happen. See, now, what Magic Johnson is doing is setting the ball up. He's starting his offense from the guard position. But once he passes the ball up, he's playing forward because he's in on the offensive boards.
Nixon to return. Julius maneuvering, and it's Hollins on its way from the right corner. 94-79 rush. Now it's 6:25.
Dawkins is really starting to lean on Kareem down low, away from the ball. Really fighting.
Stolen by Bobby Jones. The lead now to Cheeks, and Cheeks will cruise. Bobby Jones with another one of those great defensive plays.
They're only down 13. There's time left. 6 minutes and 5 seconds.
Double team the ball. Magic under pressure. Finally gets it to Cooper. Bobby Jones watching as Kareem came inside. No basket. As he turned the corner on Dawkins, he was fouled. And Daryl Dawkins has fouled out. If our statistics are correct, for the second time, they are. Daryl Dawkins is out.
Of course, you know, he played him well away from the ball, muscling. But once Kareem got the ball, he got very little help as Caldwell Jones was in that same position. And here was the foul that got him out of the game. Before that dunk, he got him on the drive.